Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And I find myself in quite good spirits, in fact, because I had the great fortune to have been able to participate and have a live stream discussion a couple days ago regarding a fascinating work, one of my, just a film that means so much to me, which is called Star Trek, the Motion Picture. I want to thank all of you. Thank you so much. Those of you who attended, participated, and joined in the conversation, shared with me, shared with all of us your perspectives on Star Trek, your takes on this particular film, specific details, aspects of the production, and the performances, and the special effects, and the story, and the music, and the like. I want to thank you so much. Truly, it was what a great honor. Thank you for providing me that opportunity to hear from you about this, and also thank you for providing me with the opportunity just to share my thoughts and comments about that really wonderful film. And as those of you who attended the live stream will be witness to, you will no doubt be aware that I am far from being an expert when it comes to Star Trek. On the contrary, I have very little expertise and knowledge when it comes to that film and the universe and the details. However, with that in mind, for those of you who are experts in the world of Star Trek, you are so gracious and so kind to teach me and to let us know and share with us your great knowledge. So I want to thank those of you, all of you, for sharing with me and sharing with us your wonderful knowledge and expertise. And also those who are coming to Star Trek for the first time. I am hearing also from you, and you're leaving behind your comments and saying that maybe you are beginning your own Star Trek journey. And so I am also very inspired by that, my dear friends. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Star Trek, I think, is a world that I really believe it. It's very welcoming in that I think it welcomes people for the first time, as well as welcomes back people who are revisiting Star Trek. So whatever the case may be for you, my friends, I just hope that you continue to enjoy your Star Trek journey. And as part of that Star Trek journey, I want to thank you once again, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Truly, I want to thank you for allowing me to partake, or allowing me a little glimpse into your own specific Star Trek journey a couple days ago when we had that live stream discussion on Star Trek the Motion Picture. So thank you very much, my dear friends, for that wonderful opportunity that you were so gracious to share with me. And in that spirit, I want to say too that let us continue the live stream discussions. I have posted on this channel, in the community part of the channel, I have posted a schedule for the upcoming Sundays. So I'd like to have a weekly thing. Starting, last time was last Sunday, so the next live stream discussion will be this upcoming Sunday, and then we will follow every Sunday after that until we go up to Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. And so in that spirit, or in the context of that schedule, which I've posted in the community tab, and I will also post in the description box of this video, I'd like to announce here that the next live stream discussion is scheduled to take place here on this channel on Sunday. Here we go. Sunday, February 13th, 2022 at 7 a.m. Tokyo time. So Sunday, February 13th at 7 a.m. Tokyo time. And the topic for discussion on such Sunday will be the film, which is here's the one Blu-ray version of it right here, which is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. There are, I think, a number of releases of this film. So here's but one. Here's another one. This was a DVD release of what's known as the Director's Edition from several years back. So whatever the case may be, whatever version is available to you, my dear friends, won't you join me? Won't you join us in a discussion of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan? And as I say, I will do my best to have a discussion such that one need not necessarily have seen all the versions available, so you don't have to be reliant on one version or the other. I'll try to make my comments as, say, malleable and as accessible, as possible. That's one thing. Also, like before, I will do my best to be conscious of the fact that maybe for some people this will be for some people Star Trek is something that some people are very familiar, they're very expert in, on the one hand, and maybe for others, maybe this is the first time that you are entering into this world of Star Trek, including maybe watching a film like Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan for the first time. So whatever the case may be, my friends, I will do my best to tailor the conversation in a way that I will, of course, tailor my conversation in a way to keep that in mind. Also, in that spirit, too, or related to that, as I say, for those of you who saw the last live stream, you will obviously be witness to the fact that I am far from being an expert. I am not at all an expert when it comes to Star Trek, and that includes not being at all an expert when it comes to Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. But I will do my best to speak about how I feel about the film. As I've mentioned maybe elsewhere, I grew up in the 80s, and so one of the earliest films I was able to watch, say, on VHS were some of those films in the early 80s. Included in that bunch is this brilliant work, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. So this is something that I just felt like I've known ever since I was a little kid. And it's always been around as I've grown older and older and older throughout the years until now, and including now. So in that vein, in that, say, journey that I've had with this film, I've watched it so many times. Now, as I say, I am not an expert, but I will do my best to not make too many mistakes. If I do, I apologize in advance. I hope you can forgive me, but I will do my best to avoid as many mistakes, or try to keep the errors to a minimum. But in that, how should I put it? Be that as it may, or whatever the case may be, I do want to say once again, for the record, that I absolutely love this film. I think this is a great time. It is so emotional. It is so epic. It is so action-filled. It has very clever turns of phrase and very clever and ingenious ways in which the story develops and then further develops, as well as being a thoroughly entertaining example of what Star Trek is and what Star Trek can be. The potential is there, everything is there, and so many things that are even now with us in terms of the current state of Star Trek and the current world of Star Trek. A lot of those things can be said to be traced back to this very film. And so all the way down to details like, say, costumes or uniforms, or certain aspects of the legend of Star Trek, the legend of these characters, and a lot of the phrases that are even now used in the common Star Trek parlance can be said to find their roots and find their origins in these early works, including Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. So, and also it is yet another great, shining example of wonderfully rendered characters that have arcs, that have passions, that have feelings, that have real sets and trajectories that intersect, collide, clash in this volatile, fireworks event-filled film. So that and more. So many things going on here. So I will do my best to talk about why it is, specifically why it is I feel that way. Yes, indeed. So many things to say about this great film, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. So in that way, or with that being said, once again, let me say that the next discussion, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, live stream discussion will take place on Sunday, February 13th at 7 a.m. Tokyo time. And incidentally, each a subsequent Sunday, we will have a new discussion of the next Star Trek film leading up to Star Trek VI. So every Sunday, my dear friends, between now and whatever Sunday is for the sixth film, that will be the schedule going forward. So that schedule, that full schedule, is in the description box in case you're interested. So that will take us into the mid-March period. So won't you join me again if you're interested? Again, starting with the next upcoming live stream scheduled for Sunday, February 13th, 2022 at 7 a.m. Tokyo time. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Okay, my friends, so that's it for now. And so until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. So thank you so much, as always, for your time. I very much appreciate it. Stay strong and stay safe. And cheers.